Boys and Girls Hairstyles. Today I have Linda with me, and she's a neighbor, amazing person, always helping others. She is a teacher at the junior high. She is a gym teacher, and every kid loves her. She's very good to all of them. So that's a little bit about her. We love Linda. So, and I'm going to, in a minute, show you how I'm going to color her because of the cut I'm giving, which we are giving a cut to take away the back, to give it fullness through here and take away the bulk, and it's going to be easier for her to style. So it's going to be like falling into place instead of Linda trying to have to put her hair into place. We're going to go a little darker here, not real dark, but I just want a little bit of contrast for the haircut that I'm giving. And when I show you what color I'm going to do, I will explain what I'm doing on the top. So we'll chat soon. All right, now I'm going to show you how I'm going to apply the color. I have mixed a 6N for the bottom, which it's not really dark. It's just going to be a little bit of difference in there. So it's a 6NN top sheet from Goldwell. I mixed it with a 20 volume. Then I've mixed the bleach. Now I always put oil into my color, 3 or 4 drops. This will protect the hair and make it shine while I am coloring. So best stuff ever, and it helps your color last longer. Okay, so I want to show you what I'm going to do first and what I will add to the top. So just above here, so you can see above her ear, coming across. So pull this out of the way and come over to this ear. This is, it's called a window. I'm just doing a little window because I definitely want a little bit of change through here, but not a ton. So it's not gonna be like black and white. Linda's like, what are you doing to me? It's not at all. It's just gonna add some depth. And depth, that just means it'll add the different tones in there, especially when you have a haircut that you want to show the difference in. It's good to give some depth in a haircut. Okay, so I'm just coming around the hairline here. Linda, that's gonna be so nice to have all this off. Yep. You'll feel so much better. Okay, so then I just come through, do all the root area. Just take little sections so you can saturate it good. Okay. Right, same on the sides. I always just do the middle and then I go to the sides. Okay, so just follow this to the bottom. And then I come do this other side. Yeah, 6N is like a light brown actually. It's not even really a dark. So it's a really, really good brown to blend blondes if you don't want a huge dramatic change. Okay, so now I'm just gonna pull this color through the ends. And that oil will protect all these ends from any developer or anything. And you can see on this side, I've gone a little higher, so I need to bring a little bit more down. So sometimes when you get back there, you can kind of see. Okay, I'm gonna bring that little piece down. Okay. Sorry, I just seen that was off a tiny bit, so of course I want it to look the same. that's saturated, I'm going to put a clip there and cover there. I'm adding a 4R, and I'm just mixing it here. Just adding that with the 6, okay? So I just want the 6 on the bottom. Now I'm adding the 4R. We're gonna give it some warmth and depth at the same time. Okay, so up above, what we're gonna do is we're gonna do 2 blonde and 1 of the red brown. Okay, so I'm just doing a medium weave. So I put the foil across my weave comb, push it here, and then hold the hair down. So there's enough tension in there that it holds. And then I've only used a 20 volume with this bleach. And of course you see me put the oil in. And if they already have blonde in it, you're not gonna go over the blonde. If the hair is virgin, you definitely will put the bleach all the way through. Like I said, if they have light ends, you're not gonna put the bleach on the ends or you'll fry them. So don't do that. Okay, so, and you're gonna take little sections, okay? You don't wanna take a thick section. So of course, just medium size here. Then I hold this hair up and I take my foil, set it there and push this down. Now remember, bleach will swell a little bit when it warms up. Okay, so you don't want to get too close to that root area, so there will be tiger stripes on there. You definitely don't want that. Okay, so now I come to this side. Same thing, medium weave. So Linda, I gotta tell you a little bit about Linda some more. She and her daughters, they're really good softball players. And they coached my little Braylon. You guys know Braylon, she's 10. And talk about good coaches, wow. I love it. They love the girls, they want them to learn. Anyway, so that's a little bit about Linda too. She is awesome player and awesome teacher and coach. Okay, so here's the second. You can see I just did 1 and now this one's gonna be blonde also. Linda, you're gonna feel brand new, aren't you?
Can't wait.
Right, it's gonna be so fun. Okay, and now this section, I'm just coming over this way again. And this is how I'm gonna go about the top, okay? So after this other one, I'll show you exactly what I'm doing. So you can see how these ends are lighter, not right there, but there. So I kind of come down more there, stay away from that blonde. Just push this blonde away and that blonde away and kind of get that little brown in there. Okay. Okay, and then this side. And some people like to do colored foil so they can keep track of what color they are on. So you definitely can do that if you want. I just always count when I'm doing mine. Okay, so this is what it means by 2 blonde, 1 brown. So you just seen, this is my second row of blonde. And then in just a second, I will show you, I'm gonna add the brown. And then I'm gonna do that all the way up and down the sides also. Okay, so there's 2 blonde, 2 blonde, 2 blonde. Now, so when I say 2 to 1, this is where I come and I bring the brown in. Red brown. Okay, same thing, medium. Okay, I'm gonna grab the foil. Put that down. Now with the brown, we are obviously going to cover all of the hair. And again, that oil in there is protecting the ends to help condition and help it shine. And Linda, you'll tell a difference after we get done coloring. It'll feel really soft. Not like, ooh, I've just colored my hair and it doesn't feel so hot. So you'll like that. Okay, so here's another brown. I always forget to say red brown. It's the red brown up here, not just the brown. Okay, and now the brown here. Okay, now what I'm going to do is explain what I'm going to do. And you guys don't have to watch me the whole time. I'm gonna go straight forward now with 2 blonde, 1 dark, 2 blonde, 1 dark. And it's not really dark, I shouldn't say dark, but the red brown. So as soon as we are done coloring, we will get back on for the cut and then we'll dry it and see the color and cut. So we'll see you soon. Now I'm coming to the sides and I'm going to start with the blonde and do the 2 blonde and then the 1 red brown. Of course, just same medium. I just wanted to show you guys how, you know, how it worked. I told you, but I just kind of wanted to show you so you really know. Okay, now another little section, the blonde. Okay, and then a brown. Red brown. Gonna get that red brown in there. We always just am saying the brown. I'm like, no, it's a red brown. Okay, almost done up here. Now what I did, I also want you guys to know, I just added some 40 volume to the bleach, okay? Reason being is because all of this stuff that I put on before has started to process, and now I put a 40 volume just so it can lighten this a little bit faster, a little bit higher level, just so it can kind of match up with these other foils that have already been in. Okay. Okay, and then I'm going to go to the other side. And that's what's nice, if anybody is having any gray at all. I knew that was coming. I looked at her face like, watch this. No, this is so good to blend. Best thing you can do is blend a little bit of lighter color, whether it's the blonde or lighter, and then you can add some depth to it too, so they don't feel like they're totally, you know, washed out, but yet it'll help cover a little bit of the gray and blend it real well, especially if you don't go too dark with the dark. So it blends, especially growing out. That's always a good thing. Okay, so there's the two blonde. Okay. Now we just need one red brown up here. Then we will have her process. And then after we wash, we will show the cut. And that one's gonna be fun too. And then of course, when we dry it to see the end result with both the color and the cut, it's gonna be phenomenal. You know me, I love changes like this. When Linda said, I just want a new do, RaDona, I just want something. I'm like, yes. So I've just been thinking about it, looking at her tones and, you know, thinking of her tones, and now we're gonna do it. So, okay, we're gonna process her and we will talk to you guys soon. Hi, you guys. Okay, we are back. We are going to do Linda's haircut now that the color's done. We are going to bring her bottom length just to her hairline right here, just because we're gonna make this as easy as possible for her. Okay. It's kind of funny too, after you cut off a back, it can make your front look longer, you know, if your front isn't too long, which she has plenty of length right here, you know, on her front. But if you always feel like your front is too short, just take off the back and it will help so much. Okay, so I'm just gonna clean her little neck up here. Yeah, Linda has played ball so long. How long? I seen you play in, like you played for, well, I guess I probably shouldn't say how many years because she's like, RaDona, really?
Long time.
Long time. Okay, so I'm just gonna bring, see, that's just coming up to her front layer and we're just trimming that, like her front length here. Okay, and then this side, I'm just coming on an angle here. Okay. Okay, now we're gonna take from the middle of her ear, well, actually the top of her ear. Just gonna pull this out of the way. I'm gonna take the middle section, and you can part it off if you want and clip it away. But we're gonna make this pretty close to her head. I mean, not extremely close, but pretty close so she doesn't have to deal with it. Is it feeling better off your neck?
Mm-hmm.
Good, good. So you can see that's on an angle, about a 45 degree here. Okay, holding this part out. So I'm just taking little sections from the middle out. Okay, and now the next section. Just put that on an angle. And you can see from the section that I've cut before, like how short it is. You know, you just follow that guideline. And then of course, when we go to blow dry, we'll be able to check length. But after this, I'm just coming up horizontal. Just making sure that's all even. Just gonna push this out of the way. Okay, now the next section. Just hold that out of the way. I'm gonna show you right here. I've always liked Linda too, because she has my mom's name. It's funny what you remember as a little kid, right?
Uh-huh.
I always remembered the other Linda. Okay, so I'm just holding this back. That's just so when that falls forward, that stays longer. So you can see that hair underneath there, I just take that length off to the length underneath. And then Linda, of course, with a cut like this, you're just getting, if there's any dead, it's just gone.
Okay.
Right? That'll feel good. Yeah, that's looking cute, just wet. Okay, so same thing, come up, just kind of go around, make sure that you're even. This way, if you need to take a little bit, take a little bit. Okay. All right, now we'll go to this area. Just gonna follow this up. And I'm doing a 90 degree, which means just straight out from the head. And I'm putting some layers into here. So she has some lift on the top. Just follow that around. Okay, and of course I'm just point cutting. I love the way a point cut just gives it a little bit of extra movement. Hope all your day is going good, you guys. If you haven't been over on the website, boysandgirlshairstyles.com, go ahead and jump on over there. And I have some different info over there and stuff that you can check out. So you can go ahead and jump over there. Okay, so we've got that all connected with the layers in it. And now we're going to come over here on the top, just take those ends off. Just pulling both sides up. Perfect, and then over this way, I'm just taking everything from back to the ear in the front, just all of it, pulling out, and then I'm just gonna trim these ends. Doing good, Linda?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
I
awesome.
like Shabakaya, she looks.
Her granddaughter's back here checking things out. We could do her hair next. We're actually gonna video too. I think, right?
Yeah.
She's like, I don't know. She's like, do I have to?
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, you're too cute. Okay, and then she always goes from her left to the right. So we're just gonna trim into her bangs here, point cut, just so they're a little bit more wispy and not too full. Just kind of go in a little bit of different lengths. Just gonna come and blend the sides in here a little bit. Okay, now I'm just gonna come in and take a little bit throughout her bangs, just so this is a little, so it has more movement there, more texture. Same thing here, just a little bit of a trim. Okay, and then I'm gonna hold this out. Take that little bit of a corner from the top layers to the side. And then same on this side. Holding that out. Okay, now texture. We're gonna do a little bit of texture up through here so we have some volume. So I'm gonna come underneath here. You can see where it bends. This is where it needs some volume. So I just take my shears and kind of go in there. And I don't need a ton, I'm just doing a little bit. And then of course you don't go through the part. Okay, and then her bang area, I'm gonna show you what I do with that. Just gonna grab her bangs up a little bit and kind of go into the ends. Okay, perfect. And then we will get styling. I told Linda, I'm just gonna keep you away from the mirror until the very end, because that's what I like to do. Okay, all right, so the root lifter, I'm gonna put up here so we have some volume. I'm gonna put a squirt of mousse for volume up through here. And then a little bit of blowout cream to protect from blow dryer. There we go. Just tiny bit. Rub it in good and just a little bit through her ends. Blow dryer, flat iron, heat, it protects your hair, the blowout cream. Plus it helps it dry faster. So, okay, now I'm just gonna wipe my hands and we'll get drying. I'll show you how it goes. Are you getting excited? I am. So Linda, I'm just kind of drying the opposite way a little bit, just so you can have some volume. And then your back, I'm just drying straight down. And then back over this way. Kind of move this out of the way. So Linda, I'm just drying it till it's about 80% dry. And then I'm just gonna take the round brush. And I was telling you, Linda, that when we decided to do this cut, you don't, I mean, of course it'll like be extra, you'll have extra body if you know, round brush or whatever. But this still will be a cute style if you just kind of dry it into place. Just the way it's cut. So, but I definitely want to just round brush it so you can see it. Makes it a lot easier to round brush if it's almost pretty much dry. So that's why I leave it a little bit damp. So then it doesn't pull your hair or anything like that. So. Yep, I turned it on. I was gonna say, did I turn my flat iron on? Okay, now I'm just coming over it with the flat iron. It's looking shiny. I'm really excited for you to see the color. It's beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so I feel like there's a little piece here, so I'm just gonna pull this out and double check. Just a little area. Okay, all right, now we'll just keep drying. And it's easier to take littler sections. Sometimes people think that if they just grab a section and blow dry it, a big chunk, it's faster, and it's actually not. So just take little sections. I know it seems like it's gonna take longer, but it really won't. Wow, I can't wait for the before and afters. It's getting me excited. Okay, and then the flat iron. Just gonna come through here with the flat iron. There's some in my closet in the back. Okay, there we go. Just come through here. Oh, Linda, that is just so cute. Has a lot of body. Okay, we're almost there. So I'm just coming straight up on that, then I kind of let it dry, then I let go. Same here, just kind of come straight up. This way. Okay, then I just turn it on low, come back through the bang area in the top. Okay. Does it feel lighter?
Yes,
Good.
it's really good.
Good. And how much poof do you want?
On a scale
Hard
of 1
to-
to
yeah.
really poofy, it'd be a
1 to
5.
RaDona scale. Remember RaDona scale? No, I'm just kidding. Maybe I'll just show it without poofing, then you can tell me if you want more.
Okay.
Because this is how much poof you get with just the mousse and the root lifter. So, okay, are you ready? Yeah.
Oh, I like it.
Do you like?
Mm-hmm. I really do.
Good, good. And the color, what about the length? You're good with the length.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to show you the back here in just a second. Just always want to double check those sides, girls. Okay, yep. We are good. Okay, now Linda, the back. Can you see it?
Uh-huh.
How does that feel? Let me turn you this
That
way.
looks good.
See, and then you don't have to deal with any of this. No, it just goes in. Is it too poofy or do you want to?
No, I like it.
Is that about right?
Uh-huh.
Okay, cool. So we will just spray it with a light spray. And your bangs, were they about the right length?
Uh-huh. All right, this feels good.
Awesome. Yay. Okay, we will give it just a little bit right through here.
Yeah, I usually have to.
Back home a little.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, awesome. Looks just so cute and soft and bouncy.
Feels good.
Yay. Okay, so I'm gonna spray it one more time. I'm gonna turn her around so y'all can see. Such a fun change, Linda.
big
Okay,
one.
thank you so, yes, a big
Thank
one,
you.
right? I appreciate it so much. All of you subscribers out there, thank you again. I appreciate your support. And Linda, thanks for letting me do this. And you guys have a good day and we'll talk soon. See ya.